Just do it. And so we shall. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Oh, my God. I hope that is not peaking. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the After Prison Show live show. I probably should have called this Kicking the Bobo because that's what we do here. But I just decided to call this the After Prison Show live show today. Had a lot of apprehensions about going live right this second. So hopefully I'm going to be able to make this a good one. The one thing that I want to share first and foremost is something that I'm super proud of. I have finally gotten my big camera hooked up so that I can stream with it. I can do Skype or Zoom calls with this thing, and I no longer have to use this. And I can see myself in it, so I don't even have to have the damn monitor showing that. I don't have to use the webcam. I'm so happy with that. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to TFO rocking with me on this thing. Dan, I see you right there. Arrow Vampire, what's going on? Shout out to all the channel members of After Prison Show. It means a lot having you guys rock with me. If you're not a channel member, thank you for being here nonetheless. Really appreciate all the support. What's everybody doing for lunch? Is it lunchtime where you are? Because it's 1:30 in the afternoon where I am, and I ain't ate nothing. I wanted to I wanted to make another hot ass ramen noodle and eat that for y'all. Little mukbang status. I really want to be doing lunchtime with Joe here. And I got a whole bunch of new ramen noodles so we can do taste test reactions to all sorts of bukkake shit. But my son's asleep and I didn't want to be crushing up a pack of noodles, waking him up. What a burger for lunch, John. That sounds amazing. Joshua Morgan, what's going on with you? I read a comment. Somebody said that they thought you were Josh from Lockdown 23-1. I thought that was hilarious. Jake, what's going on with you? Just got back from lunch as I type. Hope lunch was delicious. Freda, what's going on with you? Just made some egg salad. Y'all, stop talking about food because now I'm going to be starving in here. Shit. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. And I ain't been sleeping so good as of late. I don't know what it is. I got a lot of things on my mind and my wheels are always turning in my head. But I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. I said, hey, what if I go change just one setting on the camera? I wonder if that would allow me to be able to use my Sony versus the webcam. Sure as shit, changed that setting. It worked. Do you know that I've updated every freaking driver on this computer? Tried to reset everything. And all it was a USB connection setting. So yeah. All right. I've seen a couple of comments already. Michael, Dylan, asking about Cody. I have no idea where Cody's at. I'm going to try to find him. I'm going to try to get the old gang back together. Mark my words, this shit's going to feel like a Mac Miller music video by the time I get it all said and done. Big shit on the horizon. Jonah, what's going on with you, man? Tony, what's going on with you? Long time no see. Glad you're up in here. Maud, if I mispronounced that, I'm sorry. Long time. Good to see you. I'm seeing a lot of names that I used to see in the past, and it's awesome to see you guys. Michael, shout out to you. Yeah. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a channel member. Yeah, that members only live stream, boy. Shit was real. Yeah, it was. RJ says, you're going to get Danny back? If I could, I would. But I got no idea where he's at. Danny's, and I've looked for him a lot. But I don't know where he's at. I don't, all I hope wherever he is, he's doing okay. But I don't know. The search will continue. Bobo sending love from Oxford, Mississippi. Hotty toddy. Shout out to old Oxford. My wife's from down there. Love the area. I really do. Robbie Rich says 6:30 dinner time. You must be in the UK. Got people who rock with After Prison Show from all over the world, and it's awesome to see that. Jake, what's going on? Hey, Joe, don't know if this will mean anything, but I'm proud to see how far you've come after all these years of hard work. Just wanted to say thanks for the content. Well, I appreciate it. It really means a lot. It does mean a lot. And I'm working my ass off in both departments with the painting business and with YouTube. I'm back in full swing here. Got an awesome video that I'm hoping to get uploaded for today. I actually had a bunch of videos filmed, and I started going through a lot of that this morning, but then I just filmed a totally different video for today, and we're going to see if you like it. It's a reaction video to an old After Prison Show video. I want to do reaction videos to old After Prison Show videos because I feel like the insight and the hindsight that I can share now, looking back then, could be interesting. So I've got a really good one that I've already filmed. I've been working on. Actually, I've already got that edited. I'm probably going to upload that today. Dan Wheeler says, Joe, let's do some TikTok prison reviews on here. You know what? We might. Thank you for the suggestion. We might just do that. I don't know if I'm on TikTok on this computer, but we could probably do that. Why the hell not? So, to speak on bringing back the old, I'll share a little update with you guys real quick. I wanted to get back into, and people have mentioned wanting to see it, the rando prison visits. Now, when I was doing that at first, it was so hard to do it because that shit was as real as it was. I would find people, try to set up a visit with them, no prior communication with them, see if the visit would take place. You guys saw that go wrong like once or twice where people would hang up on me. But long story short, I can't remember why I got out of it, but I'm reminded of it today because I'm freaking banned from the website that you use to do the video visits. Now, fear not. I'm going to create another account, try to get back in there, and hopefully that's going to work out. Crispy, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you for that, man. That's really kind of you right there. Joe, you're the man. Thanks for entertainment over the years. Started watching in 2017-ish. Man, 2017 was the ish. Damn, it was. I was reacting to a video today from 7 years ago, so that's 2017. And man, just looking back at just everything, not just the video, but just the whole freaking aura of it. It was a different time back then. It was the greatest time of my life. So yeah. Michael Fabian, what's going on? Gay Dave is the man. Let's talk about that real quick. We just did the update with Gay Dave. I'm going to stop referring to him as Gay Dave. We stopped referring to him as Gay Dave, but that is his nickname. We did that update. I know a lot of people were really happy to see that. I'm going to be doing more with Dave. Got something really big planned with Dave and hoping to get that filmed this week and bring that to you guys real soon. But yesterday, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, do so, please. We just uploaded a new After Prison Show exclusive prison cooking, prison food challenge featuring Tom versus Rabbit. And I was going to put a poll on the community tab here where you guys can vote who won that competition, because right now it's 2-1 in favor of in favor of Tom. Tom won presentation, Tom won taste, Rabbit won time, but it's looking like from the comment section of that video, Rabbit may have won the fan vote. So you guys will have a poll soon. I should probably put that together right this second, maybe. Hatchet Man says he's Gay Dave forever. After the Chicago story, I don't see why he wouldn't be. Jake Martinez, glad you're back, Joe. YouTube was boring when you left. Hope to see a lot more updates. I hope to bring a lot more updates, and I hope to try to continue to reinvent the wheel here. When I tell you that I got something planned with Dave and I that we're going to film hopefully later this week. Hopefully we don't get kicked out in the process of trying to do that. You want to talk about reinventing the wheel? That's what it's going to be, for sure. Koala, is that what that is right there? Thank you for that right there, man. That's awesome. Good to see you live. Sending my first super chat for this channel really means a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Jerry says, Rabbit now, do the poll Dave won for being gay. Oh, God, I hope he's not watching this. Paul says, I'm not ready to let Rabbit off the hook yet over all the lies. You know, there was a lot of negative stuff surrounding Rabbit, and it all stems from addiction. And, you know, you could even go even further and say that, you know, it stems from Joe's piss poor management of people who were dealing with addiction. Whilst I've always wanted to use that word. I don't even know if it's a real word. Whilst also being a part of creating videos here on After Prison Show. But, you know, I understand it, I guess is the best way to say it. Don't nobody really want to tell you what's really going on. Especially, you know, if, you know, they're embarrassed by it, or, you know, why would they want to tell you about that? It was interesting with the Lucky situation because Lucky was just so damn forthcoming about everything. I had never seen anybody who just was willing to so freely talk about what was going on with them. Most people don't want to do that. Susan says, will you ever do an update on Connor? Soon, I will. Daniel says, what's up, Joe and everyone? Shout out to you for being a channel member. Jake says, whatever happened to Dave's YouTube channel? Was it Dave's World? It was. And Dave just fell out of love with creating videos. You know, he's the type of guy, a lot like me, who can get stuck in his own head, but he does that a lot more than I do. I get stuck in my own head as well. For example, like doing this live stream right here, I was not feeling very confident doing this and feeling like this might not be a good idea, but because it's me and I usually have a lot of bad ideas, I was just like, fuck it, let's go live. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know, Dave was a fan favorite here on After Prison Show. Dave's World had 13,000 subscribers. I want Dave to get back into Dave's World. I want to try to motivate him to do so. But with the good comes the bad, you know. He had the stuff going on where he just wasn't feeling confident with what he was doing. Maybe seeing low views was a part of that as well. And then, you know, people were just saying mean shit. And sometimes, man, hey, it takes a lot of skin, a lot of layers of skin to be able to weather the storm in relation to what people say about you and grin and bear it. Okay? You're entitled to your opinion, you son of a bitch, you know, whether you agree with it or not. And, you know, sometimes they can just say blatant stuff that is just mean and, you know, not right. But, yeah. I'm not regretting the live stream thus far, so we're doing pretty good. What else? I had a whole bunch of notes. So let me bring you guys up to speed real quick. I got banned from the video visits. We got to sneak back into that. Try to figure out a way to do so. I don't want to tell you that story. But I will tell you, like I said, I had a lot of videos in the Bammer. And a lot of it was vlog videos. Man, I had like a week's worth of vlog footage, some stories, some just behind the scenes stuff. And, you know, there were a couple of crazy things that happened last week. Like I had to go to a property and basically say, where's my money at? And then I went to a place that reminded me of a time that I got my ass kicked right in front of that place. I filmed a video about that. I might make that a members only video. And then there's also another episode of Toilet Talk in the Bammer. I started editing that video today, but that's going to take me a little bit longer to edit. So I'm going to be running with the reaction video today instead. Canadian Bacon 420 says lame. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got to do the poll on the cook-off, Patsy Stone. I'm about to put that poll up right now. I can do that while I'm doing the live stream. Joe can multitask. And we will do a reaction video today. We're going to do a prison TikTok reaction here live on this Bobo, if that's what this is. And we'll probably just pull it from YouTube because I'm sure they got those on YouTube. All right, how do I do this? I need to create a post. Can I create a post while I'm live? We're about to find out if that works. And hopefully it doesn't screw up the live. Okay, we're live streaming. Hey, shout out to everybody up in here, man. You're rocking with me on your lunch break. Slim Dick 93 says, hook up gay Uncle Joe. And hit that like button. Okay. I didn't know if I didn't know if I missed something, but yeah, man, y'all hit that like button for me if you wouldn't mind. Create the poll, Joe. You ADD son of a gun. All right, we're going to do just a text poll. I don't have an image out here. Option 1. Okay, ask your community. Who won the prison cook-off? Not coke-off. Cook-off. One word. Between Tom and Rabbit. I'm going to be interested to see what you guys think. Because in the comment section, even though I said I felt like it was Rabbit a lot of people were going with, there were a lot of people who were going with Tom as well. All right, now, what can I do? Can I, like, put a timer on this? Public. All right, screw it. We're just going to post it. Bing. The poll is now live on the community section. You guys go vote for who you think won, Tom or Rabbit. And let me know. I'll be interested to see that. Michelle, love APS. Thank you very much for that. Brian, shout out to you for that like button right there. I appreciate it. Derek, Toilet Talk. Toilet is awesome. Derek, you've been a long time supporter of After Prison Show. Good to still see you here. Appreciate that. Michelle says everyone hit that like button. It's free. Yes, please. It would certainly help. I've been going down the rabbit hole myself, no pun intended, really trying to dive deep into what the hell happened with YouTube. And I probably should have done this a long time ago. You know, because for the longest time, while After Prison Show was relevant, and I'm not boo-hooing for me, I'm just speaking facts here, and I'm okay with where we are. I'm not quitting. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do like we tried to get Tom to do. But I've been going down this YouTube rabbit hole trying to figure out what the hell happened. And I'm not just talking about like the views. Yeah, the views, we need to get the views up. We're working diligently here to hopefully make that happen. But, you know, we're creating good content, and this is good content that in the past would help bump these views. So one thing that I've been looking at are like the analytics, and they show me so much interesting stuff. And I'll share this. This was an interesting thing that I found out. We've got 1.37 million subscribers here, which doesn't, it's a good looking number. Okay. But obviously the views are what is important. So as I'm looking at these analytics, it shows me that of the subscribers that we have, this is what it's telling me, that it sends out notifications to like 90, maybe it's not 90, maybe it's like 70% of the subscribers to After Prison Show. This shit cannot be real, okay? Because as I'm saying this, it's crushing my dreams speaking this shit out loud. Of 1.37 million subscribers, it says that 70% of those people have post notifications turned on. And then it says of those 73% that have the notifications turned on, that is equating to 0.04% of people actually clicking on that notification to see the video. I was shocked to see that we had such a high number of notifications on in relation to, you know, people checking out those notifications. And the numbers kind of make sense in that regard. So maybe we need to work on that. And again, no boohoo for me, just trying to, I'm learning here. I'm learning what I need to work on. And that's also a part of me doing these live streams also, because I feel like that's helping to boost the engagement here. And I think the engagement is really important to this miraculous comeback that we're going to speak into existence. Hutch, a shout out to you. First live stream, or wow, a live stream. Heck yeah. Dave in France. Are you in France? All your viewers are dead, bro. That is not a nice thing to say. Tom gives me the okay, I got you now. They're probably quite alive and kicking, and maybe they've moved on to more relevant prison genre personalities, which is to be understood and expected and also respected. But as I've been trying to find out what's going on with the YouTube thing, I guess where I was going with that is the attention span isn't what it used to be. Everything is going toward follow TikTok. Follow TikTok, follow Instagram. Those are the two big things right there. And everybody wants reels and 60-second things. So I'm trying to figure out how can we pack a 40-minute video into 60 seconds? Because we're not creating videos here. And I'm not going to say that we're creating movies. That's what I would have used to said. We're not. We're creating freaking documentaries. Nate D says even Larry Lawton fell off. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish the demise on nobody and the downfall for nobody. There's got to be a way to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. All right, anyways. Danny says, people just moved on, wanted different entertainment instead of hearing the same stories. Yeah, for sure. Missy says, I love the P.O. Box days. We got to get a new P.O. Box. We don't have a P.O. Box. Can't afford a P.O. Box right now. Cody the violin track. And the donation goal, please. I'm kidding. All right, let's go react to something. Short content sucks. I say that I'm not a fan, but then the next thing you know, I've been watching shorts and Instagram reels and TikToks for hours. It's like that damn, that Stephen King movie, Cell. I don't know if you've ever seen that or not, but it all started, the zombie apocalypse all started from the phones. Stephen King wrote that long before before smartphone technology. He knew something that we didn't know, man. Because nobody in this world is walking around without this thing like this. I'd sure like to whistle that pickle, sir. What did you just say to me? I'm looking at a notification on my phone right now that just fucked me up. Something from the bank saying insignificant funds to cover something. I'm like, I can't even pull that up right now. But the Raven says, I don't use TikTok. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. Gary Allen, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Hey, if you'd like to see more, become a member. We do members-only live streams. We do a lot of stuff with the memberships. Early access to video, bonus videos that I'll never upload. All right, I'm looking at the poll right now. Let's go ahead and switch gears so you guys can see it too. You can see exactly what I'm seeing. Who won the prison cook-off between Tom and Rabbit? It's looking like Rabbit. Y'all biased for reals. Rabbit's got 57% of the votes. Tom has 43. This is like a presidential, this is like the election right here. It's almost too close to call. No, this is exactly like what the election is going to be like. These numbers are probably exactly what it's going to be like. It's going to be by a landslide. All right. Anyways, moving on. Joe, don't do all that. Y'all want to react to something? Let's react. I got to pull up the chat on my phone. Damn, man. Maybe that's why I got that notification from the power company saying that they were about to cut my power off. Your Dominion Energy account has reached a past due balance. To avoid disconnection, could you imagine the views if we were doing this live stream and they cut my freaking power off? Cue the violin track right there. I'm not down that bad. Something's just amok right this second. All right, what are we going to react to? Oh, yeah, I was trying to pull up the chat before I got so caught off guard with that. Shout out to you guys for spending your Monday with me. I enjoy getting back to the live streams. Rabbit's running away with this thing is what's going on right now. Boulder says less than 1% of your viewers have heard the song. Are you talking about the violin track? All right. Pull up the chat. We're live right now. Okay. I barely have internet connection in here too, so that's going to be a fun thing to try to... There we go. There we go. Turd, what's going on with you? Joe is the best. I feel like, and I just want to say this, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like you may have possibly started as somebody who didn't like me, and maybe you like me now? I don't know if I'm right about that. All right, I got the chat right here so I can see it. We're going to go react to some prison shorts. Matter of fact, that's all we got to do is go to shorts. And we'll just do it on YouTube.
Hey, Bunky, I'm going to make a wet burrito when we get in for yard, bro. You think you don't want some?
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. Stop! You go to the shorts and they just start playing this shit, man. Like, they just throw it right there in your face. You can't get away from it. It's crazy. All right, let me make sure I ain't got nothing crazy going on the computer. Yeah. Oh boy. My my search history is wild up here. Y'all don't be looking at my open tabs on here, please. All right. Cool. We're going right here. This is a really popular guy. This guy started doing prison content from while he was locked up, I believe. I remember seeing videos of him while he was locked up. He does a shit ton of prison cooking. And, yeah, D. Peasy says, never can go wrong with the classic wet burrito. Okay. What you talking? He got 104,000 likes on this shit, man. Yo, we might need to do, we might need to do shorts. What you talking about, man? Oh, he's doing a cooking video in less than a minute. He don't throw his shit on the floor. Somebody said in our cooking video that was unsanitary. Cutting it up with the ID, the inmate ID at that? Okay. Okay. Got the pickle in the bag. Ain't no talking, just getting down to it. Only half the seasoning's out. Oh man, they even got the beans, the freeze-dried beans. Prison cooking's big right now. This guy's killing it with that. Let it cook for 10 minutes. Flip it once halfway. That is a wet-ass burrito. Where'd you get that mayonnaise? That's not authentic right there. But our last... And he got Cheese Whiz on there.
Bussin'. Hey, Bunky, I'm going to make a wet burrito when we get in for yard, bro. You think you don't want some?
Hell yeah.
All right, before we go any further, let me just say, shout out to that dude. He's killing it. And I'm going to be taking notes. You know, I think back to when I started After Prison Show and then how the prison genre became a lot more popular. You know, people were kind of seeing what I was doing and copying that and, you know, doing it their own way. But maybe it's time for old Joe to circle the wagons a little bit here. Go back and see what other people... This dude just did a whole cooking video in a minute. We just did a cooking video. It was 40 minutes long. And I tried to make it short. I think it ended up being like 30-something minutes long. Florida Man says, check out Free Ben. He's locked up right now. Okay. General Hospital says, did you ever put... General Hostility. Did you ever put a microwave in your prison pocket? I did not. No. We could probably do a tutorial video on something. Has anybody done a video on how to suitcase? Chad, what's going on with you? Been rocking with APS for like 8 years. Keep up the good work, Joe. You do a lot for people and deserve all the success in the world. Dude, you're awesome for that. Official Nirvana. That's freaking crazy right there, man. You just sent $100. You did not have to do that. but thank you. You may have just paid my power bill. Dude, I'm at a loss for words for that. That is freaking dope, man. I'm going to heart that. That cooking show gave me the old school APS vibes, or it feels. I love it. Badass, man. Turd says Joe is a triple OG. I like you, Turd. I thought that you might have not liked me. And I'm sorry that I thought that. All right, let's watch the next one.
Hey, Bunky.
I don't want to watch all this guy, but all right, we're going to watch this one of this guy, and I want to move on and watch somebody else. Because there's another dude who's crushing it on YouTube. I got a lot of admiration for that guy. No hate. And I need to take a page out of this guy's playbook, and also this other guy who I guarantee is going to pop up on here. Nirvana. That was badass of you. J Metal, APS Army, back in full effect. Keep it going, man. Absolutely. Appreciate you right there. All right, let's see what this one's talking about. How making an Eminem McFlurry goes down jailhouse style. What? We wasn't making no McFlurries. I came home and made prison ice cream, but they're reinventing the wheel in prison.
Eminem McFlurry. You think you're gonna want one?
Oh hell yeah, you can make one?
Yeah, I just need some ice from the trustee.
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna hit.
All right, one thing I got to say before we go any further is, man, shout out to this dude for his creativity. He's sitting in front of a green screen at this point. He's got the towel around his shoulders. He got the water on his face like he's sweating in prison. I know this guy's from the West Coast. They probably ain't got no AC out there neither. This looks legit. 2 million likes.
So then I got you.
Creamer, salt to make the ice cream.
Trusty came
There's
through.
your ice. There's your milk. Dude's doing whole ass cooking videos in a minute. I'm going to show that comment right there. Shred Rat says, fuck work, I'm watching APS live. Okay, now let's just be honest right here. Dude's just making prison ice cream. He's adding the M&Ms, the crushed up M&Ms to it. I've made ice cream long time ago, and no hate to this guy. I'm intrigued beyond words by the fact that he's able to do cooking videos in a minute. But anyways, let me continue. Okay. Put the salt in there with that. Oh, we already did that. There's your ice cream right there. Okay, more M&Ms on top. That's bussin'.
Bussin'. Hey, Bunk.
He's got a funny looking mustache. I mean, I'm not trying to.
Yo. That's
not.
Remember those 401ks that you put money into at past jobs?
Yes.
The money is still there. But
Shut up. All right. How do I go to? I guess I just go to prison, right? Prison Junkie. Yanni's channel popped up right there. I want to see prison shorts. How do I search? I don't even know how to do this.
Who'd you say did the electrical work?
I'm scared to do this because I have no idea what's going to pop up next on here. Bottom to the top, what's going on with you? I want to hear about my whole 401k. All right, let's go till we find some prison.
In the early 1900s, you used to be...
Okay.
In Louisiana, we have Creoles and we...
Look, you see this? This is a Smith & Wesson M&P 40.
Oh, this is what the kids need to be seeing right
A
here.
40.
Yep, you got it.
A fucking 40. Don't say I can't do.
Eminem pulls an empty.
Roll down the window so you all can see on the inside.
Thank you.
How you doing? You're good. You're good.
Okay, I don't care about that. I don't care about
The area
that.
of lawn right next.
You clearly turned in the same paper as your sister did last year. You thought I wouldn't notice.
You did what? This is going not good. How do you search for shorts on here? Like, does it? All right. Prison shorts. Duh. Prison shorts. That's all we needed right there. Prison shorts girl. What's that going to pull up? Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. 13 million views on this.
Do it, man. I wasn't gonna do it. I don't know what he got going on. Spiceland Part 4, man. Look at this shit. He got
man.
one wigging out right there. Bam.
How old is this video? Because if the spice is still hitting like that in there, that's crazy, man. Can you imagine coming home from prison, getting your life together, going to a job interview, and then this shit pops up about you? This is horrendous right here. Like, who would want to see themselves like this? But maybe they're never going home. Who knows?
I'm gonna do it, man.
Oh, that's horrible, man.
Hey, Bunky, what's up, man?
This guy's running the internet.
Something. What's up with you? Nah, man, I got a visit today, man, and I don't smell too good, man. Damn, it's my first conjugal visit, too. I'm about to be able to hug her.
Conjugals out there?
Man, but I'm stinking. Hey, man, don't trip, Bunky. I got you. Hold up. Check it out, Bunky. I got you, bro. I don't need no magazine or nothing.
I did that first, and I'm not mad, but dudes are definitely taking the smell samples out of the magazines.
Read, man. I need to smell good, man. I got this visit, bro. I'm tripping. Nah, Bunky. You ain't getting it. Look. Yeah. Giorgio Armani. Bam. Bunky, what am I supposed to do with that, man?
Now, if you show me how to stretch that, I'll be impressed.
You're going to rub it on yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Rub it all over your clothes, your neck, and everything. Let me see that. Okay. Ooh, you got me smelling good.
But you go one step further, and you put that on your letters that you're sending home. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Dude's doing good, man. This isn't the guy that I see popping up. His name is JD. JD Delay. This guy is running the shorts. Like, and he's been on everything. He's got almost 1 million subscribers. He's been on everything. He was on Softway Underbelly, for God's sakes. Let's see what he's talking about. Solitary.
So there's a huge conversation going on right now about whether or not solitary confinement in prison is inhumane, and I might be uniquely qualified to be able to speak on this as somebody who's done a bunch of time in solitary confinement.
I don't know how much time this guy's done.
This. A lot of the people that you're dealing.
I know that he was an addict who got himself clean. I don't know if that took place after his incarceration. I know he's only been out for a little while. I think he got out in like 2019 or some shit like that. This dude is crushing it.
With in prison act inhumanely. A lot of them act like f***ing animals. It's not like you're dealing with people who take subtle hints, suggestions, rules, or even laws seriously. These are people who have proven that they have to be dealt with on a different level. When someone makes a shank and then they dip it in human feces and they stab somebody in the neck with it, a stern wag of the finger and a good talking to is not gonna suffice. You're gonna have to do something a little more drastic to correct that.
I forgot about the chemical warfare. That's a pretty crazy thing. Talking about dipping the shank in the doo-doo. That's also a defense mechanism too. I've seen dudes cut themselves prior to getting in a fight, like one dude in particular, or threatened to cut themselves. One dude in particular who was known to have HIV in the housing unit. Matter of fact, I was getting ready to fight this guy, and I knew him. We had some words, things were getting loud, and then, his next course of action was not to fight. His next course of action was, well, if you want to fight me, I'm about to cut myself and get my blood all over you. And I'm like, yo, you got it. You got it, stick man. I'm not messing with that. But he's talking about solitary confinement being humane
behavior, because you don't just worry about that one individual's well-being. You have to worry about the well-being of the community that you have incarcerated. I absolutely hated being in solitary confinement, so the next time I was going to do something that could put me in there, I thought twice about doing that thing. So there's a huge conversation going on.
Good for him. Sometimes you don't get a chance to think about it. Sometimes it just happens, and it's all you can do is just react to the situation at hand. I can turn this off now. I'm going to do more reactions. What if I was, look, hear me out now. Since shorts are where it's at and we need to reinvent the wheel here on After Prison Show, and I know that a part of the view situation that we're having being with the low views is because the content is too long. I know that's what it is. What if we took a 40-minute video and made 40 shorts out of it, which probably wouldn't work. Some kind of a way we need to experiment doing shorts. I don't even know how to film a fucking TikTok. I don't even know how to make a reel for Instagram. I swear to you that. You know, I made a post on Facebook a couple of months ago that said my wife makes better reels than me because my wife does that. She made this really nice Father's Day reel for me. I don't know how to do any editing on the phone. I can edit on the computer. And you wonder why I don't ever do that. I never made a TikTok. I never made an Instagram reel. I never made a YouTube short that wasn't a video piece of a 40-minute video saying, hey, come watch this 40-minute video. So, you know, I think that might be a new chapter here on After Prison Show. Joe trying to learn how to make a fucking short. Shit, I missed some stuff right here, man. You guys have been being very gracious right here, man. I got to go way back up here because I missed it. Modern Cowboy. Dude, thank you. Yo, Joe, so glad I finally caught a live. I've been here since before you brought Cody on way back. Just remember, forget the haters. It is what it is. I'm not going to war anymore. I'm too old for it. And I've learned, you know, you can't fight every battle. It's just like being in prison. But I do appreciate the support, and I'm trying to do things a lot different. I know that some of the negativity directed at me and people who just don't like me comes from the shit that I've done that I took too far. You know, a perfect example of that is doing these live streams when I used to do Kicking the Bobo for reals. Doing the songs, making fun of people, cracking jokes at shit that you just shouldn't crack jokes at. And I'm trying to find the line there. Because I like to be funny. I like to try to make people laugh. But I think if I'm doing it, hell, I don't know how I can do it. Yeah, I think about Joe Ross that I used to do here, drawing prisoner mugshots. And I'm drawing the mugshots, making fun of them. Or if I'm doing the live stream, singing songs, making fun of people who had been on After Prison Show. Or if I'm doing videos about, what was Megan's name? The girl from Tennessee, the police officer. I need to do an update video on that. The Megan Hall situation. Was that it? I can't even remember at this point. I want to be funny, but I need to know the line. Jenna says there's no line in comedy. Yeah, but people have feelings, and you don't want to go hurting people's feelings. And I don't say that sarcastically. A Notch says, do prison conspiracies. I'm going to share a prison conspiracy with you right now. It's fresh on my mind because it's in the video that I'm getting ready to share with you today, which is a reaction video to a big video that was here on After Prison Show. I don't know what all the hand gestures are about, but I was talking about a level 2 prison that I was at, a place called Haynesville, and a conspiracy theory. Not really. I guess it was more like a, prison urban legend was that at this particular prison, there was a sign in front of the prison that said, this prison is 70% PDF files. You know, guys inside of the prison would talk about that. Hey, you know, there's a sign in front of this place. But I never saw the sign. Maybe we ought to do an investigative piece here on After Prison Show. Drive to that prison and see if the sign actually exists. Because, you know, sharing it out loud just sounds like it's bullshit. What kind of a prison is going to advertise that they got 70% PDF files up in there? Nirvana, dude, what in the world, man? Shout out to you. That is freaking crazy. Just be OG Joe, bro. Be yourself. If you enjoy doing it, then it's worth it. Also, please give this to Tom and Rabbit. I got you. I'll do that. I'll be seeing Tom sometime this week, and I'll be seeing Rabbit. Should be seeing him sometime this week as well. I'll make sure that I film it. JP Shots, also bring back Touch Him 2 Times Tommy. You know there's a reason why I haven't brought him back. Louie, my dog, pissed on the wig. And I think I threw the wig away. I got to get a new wig. Yeah. What else we got going on here? Joe McBride, what's going on with you, Joe? It would be cool to hear the whole story, your whole story again from what you got locked up for during the prison term and after. So, ooh, that's interesting. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see that person sent me photos. Joe, the video that I've done today, this reaction video, I'm going to be sharing it at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. It's a reaction video to an older video, and a lot of my story gets brought up in that, and I shed new perspective on it. So I really like that idea that you have right there, and I'm going to try to do more with that. Roxon says Nirvana is the GOAT. Nirvana is absolutely the GOAT. Special shout out to you again for all that, man. That is crazy. Matt, what's going on with you? Shout out to you for being a channel member. I had an idea. I want to get back to the shorts idea. Everybody wants the quick 60-second content. What if, you know that people are doing, like this guy JD Delay, he's doing a lot of shorts reacting to stuff. What if, hear me out now, what if we did shorts reacting to his shorts, reacting to whatever he's reacting to? Can you see how this could be like one of those pictures that just goes on forever? What if we did shorts of somebody who was already doing shorts of, you know, that guy, JD Delay, or anybody doing shorts of whatever he's reacting to? Reacception. Yo, this shit could go on forever. You could have like 10 people doing a reaction to a reaction to a reaction. You'd only get like 1 second to say something. Dude. Boom. We got a viral video. Okay, let me get to this real quick. I just got a message. And it's a message that I don't want to respond to. I fucked around and I found out. I was doing a little bit of advertising for my painting business. Forgive me for boring you with this. But I was doing some self-promotion. I was showcasing the last job that we just got done. We got another big residential job that we're working on right now too. So I'm doing this promotion for this. Hey, you know, if you need some work, let me know, yada, yada. And this person reaches out to me and they're like, yeah, I need some work. They said, can you come in and give me a quote for painting my bathroom ceiling and the trim in my bathroom? And my dumbass, being what I usually am, I'm like, yes, ma'am, I certainly can. And then I got to thinking about it and I was like, oh shit, I can't do that. Because you see, that's a small job. Like I can't go do it, you know, I can't go do that. Paint a ceiling and paint the trim in somebody's bathroom, you know, you're talking a couple $100 at best. Ain't even worth my time. I send one painter out there. I make nothing off of that job. And if I got to buy the paint, it's going to be too much for you to bring me in to do that job. I ain't nobody special, but I got some overhead that needs to be factored in there. So once I realized that, I was already engaged in the conversation with this person, and I was like, well, shit, I'm not going out there to go look at this. I'm just, you know, send me some pictures of it and I'll give you a quote in the message. So I hate to say this, but unfortunately the quote that I got to give this person has got to be too high. Okay, you want me to paint your ceiling and your trim? You know, you're talking like $750. $650. I mean, probably got to be right there if I got to go buy the paint too. And they're going to be like, whoa, you know, what the hell? We're talking about a ceiling. I'm like, sorry, that's all I could do. Anyways, I started talking about the painting business and we had some folks drop off of here. Get back to the prison content, Joe. I got to figure out what's going on with my damn power. George says shorts are horrible. I personally agree. However, it's just like prison. You better get in and fit in, find your lane, or get ran over. And you know, I'm just going to go ahead and put this out here because it is how I truly feel about the shorts. You know, when we created After Prison Show, a big part of our success on After Prison Show was long format content. It might not get a lot of views, it might not get, you know, the most views, but people were watching a good majority of those videos who were watching the videos. That long format content was how we were winning. So basically what YouTube has told us is that ain't going to work no more. You need to change it up entirely. And we going to do that. Farshad says, that's my bathroom, Joe. I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just letting you know that, you know, you'd be better off finding, you know, a small-time guy who could go do that, just him. I got a business, so I'm not going to be the one painting your bathroom. I got to have my painter go in there, which means that I got to pay him. I got to make money too. It's how business is supposed to be. Squirrel Alt Delete says the ADHD is real. You're watching a man apart right here, I hate to tell you. Derek says, react to JD Delay and Jay Williams, Let's Live Life. I saw that video. That's a long video. And I don't know the first thing about Jay Let's Live Life, Jay Williams. I don't. I've never seen his videos. It's not because I haven't wanted to watch him. I just never did. He had reached out to me at one point. I didn't get back to him. I didn't see the message until like way later. It was on Instagram. I wasn't even checking messages at that point. And then I heard he was locked up. I don't know if he's out now. I don't know what he's locked up for, but I, you know, wish the dude nothing but success when he comes home. The only thing that I know about Jay Williams is that we were at the same prison together. I don't even know the dude from prison. And, you know, there's a number of reasons why we ran in different circles. He was on the other side of the yard. I was on the other side of the yard. But I've heard that he's mentioned me in videos and, you know, he hasn't ever said anything bad, which there's nothing bad you could ever say about me, about how I was in prison. But, you know, I wish that dude nothing but success and just heal the world, man. Just heal the world. Whew. I think we did pretty damn good on this thing, man. We had 400 people up in here rocking with this. You know, this Nirvana person was gracious, blessing the chat with these donations, and so many other people were as well. Very special shout out to everybody who's made donations on this thing. You guys are awesome. To all the channel members here on After Prison Show, it means a lot to have you guys as well. Jake's, I'm going back in the chat right now. Says, Joe, check out, call me. Somebody can help you with editing stuff. You know, speaking of the shorts and editing stuff, that's another reason why I haven't done a lot of shorts, because, you know, I got to edit videos to try to put shorts together out of those videos. That takes time too. I just got this software, and I'm going to let you know if you're seeing any shorts that I'm uploading right now and you're looking at the titles and you're like, what the like, this isn't the way that Joe would normally title a video. I got some AI software. I don't use AI for much of anything except for this. So basically what I do is I upload the video to this software, whatever the hell it is, and it creates shorts out of the videos. For example, Jacob Gentry, huge story that we're doing here on After Prison Show. I uploaded the first video that I did featuring him. That damn software made 22 shorts out of that video. And then it titled the shorts, some kind of clicky, catchy title. Then it tagged it And then it created the description, and all I had to do was download it and re-upload it. And of course, I did it exactly the way that it did it after I looked at the short and seen, if it was good or not. And I just wanted to test that. And I mean, shit, it's working pretty okay. But we need to create shorts. And probably an OnlyFans. And I am freaking dead serious about an OnlyFans. I'm actually going to try to talk Dave into doing this OnlyFans. And I know it sounds crazy. Okay, you're probably thinking about like a firefighter calendar. Shit, we should create a freaking prison calendar. Peaches, cherry, delicious, punk tattoo guy. Holy shit, that thing might do numbers. But we're going to create an OnlyFans as well. And I don't know what we're going to do with that thing, but, as far as I know about OnlyFans, which I don't know shit about it, except for like a lot of females have one. Maybe every single female, no. I think OnlyFans was, or maybe they were trying to say at some point, oh, it wasn't created for, sexy content. Spicy stuff. It was created for, people to be expressive, like art and stuff. Yeah. David in France says, you are all over the place, bro. I mean, it's just me, man. Try to do a live stream in front of, 400 people. And, sometimes when you get nervous, you talk too much. I'm just trying to be just trying to be entertaining, man. Yeah, you just took the wind right out of my sails. You fucked me up, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Actually, David in France, you crushed me, man. I've been seeing your comments in here. I Roger Dodger what you're trying to say, where you're going, what you stand for, what you believe in. I got you. I'm fucking kidding. All right, what we got going on here? Cloud says, suitcasing tutorial on OnlyFans. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like Brad Pitt said in that movie Fight Club. It's not till you lose everything are you free to do anything. Well, on OnlyFans, I think you're pretty much, well, it's not free because you got to pay for it. But, on there, you probably could do whatever you want to do. Is OnlyFans the next... what was that website where people used to post like everything freaking crazy up there? I can't remember. And then they shut it down. I can't remember. JT Singleton says, do more drawing skits, Joe. I haven't drawn in a long time. And then on top of that, I gave all of my art supplies to Lucky. 4chan, that's right. You would know what it is, David in France. You know about those type of websites. Beth says, do not do Bobo. You see where I'm going with this? We're almost getting there. Tumblr was another one, Zay. Yeah, Tumblr was one that was like before OnlyFans. It might have been like the twinkle in the daddy's eye of how OnlyFans came to be, because I think Tumblr started getting a little nefarious toward the end as well. Actually, I think Tumblr's still around. It might not be. Charles says, I might make a quick short from your videos. It'll be brain dead, but I feel like it'll work. Are you saying that the content is brain dead? But yeah, I mean, do you, buddy? Joe says, hey, if you get Dave up on OnlyFans, he could tell his shits story. Yeah, we could probably have a lot more creative freedom if we had an OnlyFans. Yeah. I do got to wrap this up, though. It is 2:30. I had a plan to come on here for an hour and try to not bomb. So I hope that this thing came out pretty good for you guys. We did a little bit of reaction to some shorts on here, some prison stuff. I need to get that a little more fine-tuned so that those shorts aren't going all over the place. And again, just let that speak to how much I know about short form content. I can't even figure out how to search for prison shorts, unless I guess you search prison shorts. But real quick, before I get up out of here, I do want to share with you real quick, before my mind goes wandering all over the place. Go to the channel. Let's see what that poll's doing. Who won the cooking competition? Oh, shit. Folks, I think we have a winner on the poll, at least. Who won the prison cook-off between Tom and Rabbit? Like I said, it was going to be up to you to decide that fourth category. And people are saying that it was Rabbit by a landslide. Tom didn't even stand a chance in comparison to what this poll is saying. You know, a 20% margin here. We got 300 people who voted for this thing. Personally, I feel like Tom won it, but I knew the comments were going to go heavy in Rabbit's favor. And that's all there is to it. So realistically, the thing ended in a tie, and now we got to do it again. Somebody brought up a good point. They said you should do a sweets cook-off. Cook a prison sweet meal. And I like that. That one stuck out to me. Whew. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the support on this thing. I said that I want to start doing this once a week. But for the algorithm, I might be doing this a little bit more. If you're a channel member here on After Prison Show, thank you so much. If you watched this just to have something to do, thank you very much. If you made these donations that were made today, thank you very much. That second $100 donation, $50 for Tom, $50 for Rabbit. They didn't even do nothing in this. I'm kidding saying that. But I will film me giving them the donation, the $50 a piece. We will have the violin track over it. We'll probably title the video, "A Fan Made a Contribution to Rabbit and Tom," and official RY Nirvana. I'm going to make sure that I take a picture of that actually, so that I remember your name to shout you out in the video. Got it right there. Power bill's tough, man. I got to go through some emails and figure out what's going on. My wife says she paid it, so it could be a spam. It could be a spam message. You never know. Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. There's going to be a new video coming today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A reaction to an old After Prison Show video with a lot of 2024 insight on that. And I appreciate you guys for being a part of my life and a part of this channel and a part of the lives of the people who are a part of this channel. You know, we've always had a really strong thing here in the community. And man, you guys are awesome. The APS Army, you guys are awesome. All right, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace.